What's going on YouTube? Rob again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Kre-O Transformers Micro Changers Wave 3 of the Crayon blind bag figures. And I found these at my local Target today, and I managed to find a fresh box and grab the entire set, so pretty exciting. And just like I did with Wave 2, I'm going to split these up into 3 videos of 4 crayons each, just to keep the time down and you know, keep it rolling along for you. So they are, I'll show you really quickly the bags for these guys. They have a green topper, which I obviously tore off to actually get the crayons out. But you can see micro changers. You got a picture of you know, Thrust and a Sharkticon and this guy Nosecone right here. So very cool. On the back it has the little list of all the different characters that you can get in the set. And down in the description for the video, I will put the number charts. I wrote it all down as I was opening it, so I've got all the numbers that I'll post down at the video description. So moving right along, let's check out the first 4 Crayon minifigs, and they are of course in vehicle mode. We'll start off with this guy right here, and here we have Nosecone, one of the Technobots. He is pretty cool looking. Very, very cute. Uses pretty much the same, you know, tank treads on arms and legs fold up to become tank that we're pretty familiar with. But this time, actually, you can't just take the gun off and get the idea across. But you know, the original Nosecone figure really didn't. It was, you know, it was a made-up vehicle to begin with. It was just like a drill tank sort of thing, and I think this gets the idea across well enough. I like the orange and brown color that they use on these. It's very, very techno-body. But yeah, I like it a lot. So, yeah. Well, I don't know if I like it a lot, but it's cute. I do like it. And that's Nosecone, one of the Technobots. Hopefully we'll get a nice Computron going here soon enough. There we go, Nosecone. Next up we have Thrust, one of the Conehead Seekers. So very, very simple. You guys are all pretty familiar by now. There he is. He uses the exact same transformation scheme, exact same pieces, and everything else. All the other Seeker molds have thus far. Specifically the Conehead Seekers. So you can see those, or him, just like that. So yeah, there is Thrust. Pretty cool. I mean, you know, it's another Seeker. We actually get 2 in this wave. Which I don't know how I feel about, but that's alright. Of course, here's one probably a lot of people have been looking forward to, and here we have Nemesis Prime. And I'm really excited about this. I think this guy is pretty adorable for starters. He makes an okay truck. This is actually a very nice printed piece. I was surprised to see that and very glad. He's got, you know, he's got his chest on the bottom. Printed piece, and a new thing for Kre-O is the grill piece. Usually their grill pieces have the you know, vertical and horizontal lines in them, but now they just have the horizontal lines going. So that's interesting. I wonder if that's something they're going to stick with, or if they're just using, you know, a different molded piece just for this, just for these particular figures. But yeah, very cool. Nemesis Prime, little tiny truck, and of course, last but not least, well, maybe least, I don't know. We have Ramjet here, who is another Conehead Seeker. I really do like the colors on this guy. I think the red and the white are quite striking against one another, and they throw in a little bit of the black, and it's very, very nice contrasting colors that go on here. And yeah, he's Ramjet. There's not a whole lot to say about these Seekers, unfortunately, because you guys are so familiar with them by now, more than likely. You know, it's basically the same, same design they've used for every other, jet or plane of any kind in the Kre-O catalog. Yeah, you've got that, and there's Ramjet. Just give me a minute, guys, and I will get these dudes into their robot modes. Alright guys, welcome back, and we've got all of our Kre-O micro changers in robot form now, and I noticed something. There's quite a theme in the color palette here, with the exception of Nosecone. It's all just black and maroon going on over here. So anyway, starting off, here is Nosecone, and as you can see, he's got very, very nice detailing all over his chest and his legs. Just very nicely done. Unfortunately, he does already have a little bit of stress right there at the wrist. But other than that, I'm actually very pleased at how nice and tight his joints are. Very nice at holding poses. I have some older Kre-Ons that, you just hold them by the head and you can literally like flop their legs around, just shaking it a little bit. But very nice all the way around. I'll give you a shot of his head here. He's got his little shades on. Yeah, so I'm very, very excited to see the rest of the Technobots. I think it'll be really cool. He's got his little gun here, and yeah, very nice. Nosecone, there you go. So next up would be thrust, and the instructions don't even have you turning the wings around. I did that just so it felt like I was doing something. But yeah, here is thrust, and he is, he's a Conehead Seeker. You've seen him in jet mode. You've seen him in robot mode. But here you can get a better look at his chest detailing and his face print, which is very, very simple, but it works. It certainly works. Yeah, not a whole lot else to say about that. Again, we're all very familiar with these by this point. So there is thrust. Now, on to Nemesis Prime. So yeah, very cool. I like the gray blaster. The chest detailing, although mine appears to be a little bit yuckers there. Somehow that got a little worn off. Unfortunate. Hopefully that won't be a line-wide problem. Hopefully it's just going to be mine. But here you can see his face print beneath the helmet. Just a typical kind of angry face going on there. No back printing on any of these. And then the helmet, of course, the same Prime helmet that we're used to, just in black with some silver detailing, which is pretty cool to see. And yeah, Nemesis Prime, very, very nice. I like him a lot. I wish my guy had a properly painted torso, but that's quite alright. I'll manage. Somehow, I will survive. So, Nemesis Prime. And then on to the last, we have Mr. Ramjet here. Something's just off about this guy. I think maybe it's the fact that his head is just all one solid white color. Because the one thing I remember about Ramjet is just the huge distinction, because he had that big rubber tip on the end of his nose. So I think the lack of any like colored difference up here is really like catching me. But it's a little tiny Kre-On. What are you gonna do? So here is Ramjet in all his white and red glory, and you can see the head sculpt, or the head print, I should say, sculpt, whatever. The head print. He's got angry red eyes. This guy. And yeah, I like the way that the red actually shows up very well on the black. Usually that kind of stuff gets very washed out, but this one shows up nicely. You can see the chest printing there is also very nicely done. And yeah, just pretty cool. I mean, I'm excited to have like a nice team of Seekers now. I don't know how I feel about having both of these guys in one wave. I think it'd probably be better just to spread them out a little bit more. You know, like one Seeker per wave, and then you know what you're getting into. But that's quite alright. But yeah, those are the first 4. Next up, we're going to take a look at another 4, so definitely tune in for that. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, as always. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about these guys here. And yeah, I'll be back with you for the next part of the wave. So thanks very much. I'll see you in the next one.